Also, last week was a pretty exciting week, man. We had a lot of guys, Kiss fans in specific. They were crying pretty hard, man, about how bad we gave it to Kiss last week on the show. And I mean, a lot of the people were upset because, we had asked the big man upstairs for some special favors for the Master Tape Network to derail the tour. And actually, I think he might have been listening, man. And it's kind of nice. We might have to do that more often here on the show, man. We'll just stop in the middle and we'll ask the big man upstairs for some favors, because it must have been working, because right after the show happened, it couldn't have been more than 2 hours, this actually hit YouTube, man.
I say welcome to the Psycho Circus!
Dude, that was amazing. You've actually
10 feet away from the mic, motherfucker. What the fuck?
I mean, if you needed definitive proof, it's shot from multiple angles. This is the one, man. I mean, first of all, Eric messes up the drum fill and Paul starts pointing. Dude, he starts pointing at him like, you are the one that exposed us. Like, he's so goddamn mad. At
Poor Eric Singer. All he wants to do is have a regular job, feed his family. He has to wear that fucking cat makeup, and
he's doing what he's got to do, man. And
got his salary cut in half as of Wednesday night. He's fucked.
You know that Eric was so upset with himself that he messed up that fill, throwing off Paul's timing and exposing Scab Kiss for what it really is. The biggest sham in the history of the music business, live on display for the world to see. I mean, I couldn't believe how many foolish idiots were online this week saying that Eric was the one that screamed, yeah. I mean, they were making up every excuse that they could to.
Paul's voice isn't distinctive enough, as if we don't know whose "yeah" that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know what was up with that, man. But so I gotta say, man, I really think that our special blessings from Master Tape Network in the direction of the Scab Kiss tour may be working, man.
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah, for sure, man, because, but I do think that the good Lord's aim was a little off this week, because he tried to shoot a lightning bolt directly at Paul, but he missed and he hit this guy. Check this shit out. Dude.
That guy's crazy, man. Talk about dedication, my friend.
Dude, a total professional. Go. He never
stopped. Go on.
Dude, if you watch it, you go back and watch it, you see that ember fly off of the spark onto the back of the guy's head, right? And you can see it starts smoking, and then his whole fucking head is on fire. At first, the guitar player tries to put it out. Then the roadie comes out and fully puts it out with his hands, and he's stroking the guy's head lovingly. He's stroking his head lovingly and shit, dude. I mean, I don't know what the fuck we are doing to make this happen, but we've got to keep this shit up, dude. Maybe we can do a rain
I think it's a warning shot. I think it's a warning shot for Paul. It's what I think it is, okay?
It is, dude.
He's hey, motherfucker, look at, this could be you.
I hope they need to take our show more serious, man, because we have got our foot in the door with the good man upstairs. And, dude, I'm serious. We got to see what else we can pull off this week. Maybe you could do a rain dance See if maybe that brings some stuff. I mean, I know you're good at dancing. Maybe
it's good now to happen.
So this week we actually had a lot of comments and questions on all of our social media outlets. So I know we have some viewer questions this week. So Eric, what do you have for me this week from the fans?
All right, this one's from Johnny K 138. What was the worst band you've had the displeasure of filming, Roy?
That is a tough question. I gotta say, maybe Ned's Atomic Dustbin. That is a weird one. Not that many people know. There was a band called Ned's Atomic Dustbin. They had like one hit on MTV back around 92. So
91X, they were on for like 1 minute and then they were gone.
So I actually went out.
Band name ever.
So I actually went out and filmed them. They were a band from Europe who only toured here, I think, once or twice. And I went out to actually kind of test my camera, but I did film that. And just for the hell of it, I will have to put that up on the network in the not too distant future, man.
Let's go. Okay, Zach Harris. This is a good one. Did you see Three Sides of the Coin this week? I can't believe they won't admit that Kiss is lip syncing.
Yeah. So here's what's up. So
I tried watching that show, dude, and I couldn't really get through the first 5 minutes of it. It was okay. I'll let you say your thing.
Okay, man. So it was really, really painful, but for research purposes, I had to watch their stupid show this week. So I went on Facebook, and so people were saying that they actually went on their show and tried to say that Kiss wasn't lip syncing and not using a backtrack. Now, they filmed their show really soon after the first night. So they tried to play it off that they couldn't tell from the videos. It might be, it might be out of sync, or they're not sure because the stream wasn't very clear. They wouldn't really give a decisive answer. So the truth of the matter is they were not actually on their show saying that Kiss didn't lip sync. But let me tell you what they were on their show doing. So first of all, they have some skank on the fucking show, some MILF that only comes on every so often. But right out of the gate, Michael Brandvold makes no less than 4 sexual advances verbally towards this woman on the show. It's absolutely astounding to watch. They make 2 references to porn and wink, wink, nudge, nudge, look over at her. At one point, she's petting her cat kind of off camera. And he's like, so, what are you doing over there? Are you petting your pussy, Lisa, or whatever the fuck her name is? And she holds up the cat, and I guess they just couldn't get enough of the creepy factor. Was on 11, man. But I actually remember one.
God, those guys are rolled deep in pussy on that show. You can tell, obvious, man.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they cried for a fucking hour straight. Like, you could clearly see that the wheels were coming off the track because they cried for a solid hour about the internet hate machine and how they couldn't take it anymore. And then at the end of their crying, they went forward with the defense of, we won. We won because we said so. Our favorite band will be successful. This tour will be successful. We won. And all you can do is go on the internet and cry. But here's the thing. These people are in the privacy of their own home making comments about Kiss. These morons went on a show with 5,000, 7,000-ish viewers and cried for an hour straight. So who's the loser? Because that was the one thing Michael Bramble kept saying. He's all, you guys are losers on the internet for complaining about Kiss. But you're the loser on your show crying for an hour fucking straight and then being creepy on some MILF woman and then being in denial about everything. I mean, dude, I'll tell you a funny story. So this is an actual interaction that I had with Michael Brandvold.
When was this?
This was in New Orleans in 2003-ish. He was actually running around trying to be a special guest because he carried Kiss's bags into the arena and took photos of them.
2003. That Tommy's already in the picture by then. Kiss is already a fucking joke at that point.
Well, I mean, I think Bramble came in a little earlier than that, but
right.
At this point,
well,
he's
sure.
but at this point, he's running around to Kiss Expos trying to be a special guest because he can tell people what Gene has for breakfast in the morning and important Kiss facts like that. So at any rate, we're in New Orleans and we go to Bruce Kulick's birthday party. And it was a special dinner upstairs in a VIP room of a restaurant right on Bourbon Street. And, we had dinner with Bruce. And at the end, everybody from the convention, all the vendors, all the people that were in the inside of the circle with Phil Elliott and all those guys and Bruce Kulick, we were all going to go to a strip club on Bourbon Street and just have fun and have some drinks and see some titties and shit. What guys do in New Orleans. But here's what happened. So the whole day I've been like hanging on Michael Bramble. Man, I like this guy, and he's like, oh man, and he gets some DVDs from me and stuff. And, he's telling me how he loves the DVDs. And that's another story for another time. He was involved with telling Kiss about things at conventions when he should have been keeping his lips sealed. But at any rate, so back to the story. So we go to the titty bar. And, we kick in the door of the saloon and it's me and a bunch of Kiss guys. And dude, I can't drag this motherfucker in this place. He's like, no. He's like holding the door. No, man, no, I got a girlfriend. She wouldn't like this. I can't
do it, man.
And I'm like, dude, at the time, dude, my wife that I'm with now, I mean, she looks like Betty Page. Okay. And we met, dude, she was like a fucking supermodel. Right. And I'm like, but I'm going in here and she doesn't care. And why should, none of these girls in here are trying to fuck you, Michael Brandvold. Like, come have fun with the boys. But he couldn't do it because his girlfriend just wouldn't appreciate him seeing some other titties and shit. But, I mean, it's neither here nor there, man. You can definitely say that Michael Brandvold and his clan of idiots are a special level of stupid when it comes to the defense of Kiss and... they had to make sure on their show that we know that they aren't getting anything free, that they do this because they're fans. And I mean, maybe they are really fans and, but they are just the lowest form of fan on the planet, dude. Just in denial. Dude, I still like to look at Kiss. But the thing is that right now, when I look at Kiss, it's more like, a car accident. Like you don't want to see the dead body. But you have to, look and see the dead body, right?
It's kind of like Melrose Place or something, It's like, this show sucks, but I can't wait to see what's going to fucking happen next.
Dude,
it's so ridiculous.
I have been free from the oppression of Kiss and Kiss collectibles for quite a few years now. But I remember
I'm not. I still love Kiss. I'll be honest with you motherfuckers out there. I love Kiss up to Creatures of the Night. I think it's great. I still listen to them all the time. When we talk shit about Kiss, it makes me want to listen to Kiss. I get all sorry.
No, he doesn't. No.
I digress.
No, he doesn't really like Kiss, man. We hate Kiss. We hate Kiss, man. Remember that. But anyway, so it is what it is, man. People are out there on the internet denying in the face and the proof of fact that Kiss is faking their way through a tour that they claim is going to last for 3 years. It's going to get
rough, man. They're going to be playing like it's Circus. I mean, they were on The Price is Right the other day, dude. I mean, did you see that shit?
They were, man. So
they're going to be on Wheel of Fortune spinning the letters.
Yeah, man. It is
White.
But that's it, man. Kiss is still doing their thing in the year 2019.